Whoa, my goodness. That was a hot intro. Y'all like that new intro we got?
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, man. Sounds like our first episode.
No. Well, before we even get to that, welcome people. We're back. This is Swish and Flow podcast. It's your boy P Plus. We got Jay.
Hey, yo.
We got BY.
Howdy.
And Lee's out selling houses. Shout outs to Lee.
Shout outs to Lee.
So people, I know you just heard that new intro, that fire intro.
It's pretty fire.
We had to, like I said, we were off for a week, and we just kind of decided, you know what, let's change the intro.
Yeah.
Let's make a change.
Yeah.
And we came up with this. We got this. Yeah, we got this new one.
Yeah, we got BY in the studio. He gave us a little 1-2 on the song. I'm kidding.
Don't worry, it wasn't acapella. There was no acapella. It was just it's a nice. I think the new song fits us.
It's classic. It's classic. Yeah. You know, it feels more throwback-ish, but at the same time current, right? That's how I feel when I hear it. So
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess some other changes to kind of quickly go through before we get into some NBA news, but we are on YouTube now. So
Heyo!
Yeah. So if you happen to catch us on YouTube, it's Swish and that's the special and Swish and Flow. That's all
one word.
All one word. And watch us on there and like
comment.
it. Yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. Do all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
And we'll actually be doing this going forward. So look forward to how we evolve on YouTube and, as the podcast goes on.
Nice.
And so guys, let's get into the NBA news. This, I guess, well, there's not much really going on, to be honest, but there were two key things that happened that was very newsworthy. I guess we'll get into the first thing, which is Rondo signing with the Lakers.
So crazy. Like, Rondo went from the Clippers to the Hawks to the Lakers to the Clippers again to the, this guy's been, he's like, okay, you know what? I want to be on this team this year. I'm going to request a buyout or whatever it might be on his contract and try to do it again. But like we said that year when the Lakers won, a big part of the reason why they won was because of Rondo.
Playoff Rondo. And you know what? I don't mean, how do you guys feel? Like, well, what do you think? Is it good?
I think it's good. Yeah, man. Even though the Lakers are everyone the average age is like 35 or something like that, right? So,
but they have multiple of them, so at least if one goes down, at least they have another one.
Exactly.
Cleveland 2.0, right? I mean, that's how I feel.
Well, not really. That, I mean, this is like Cleveland like 4.0. It's like everyone that is old is on this team. If they got Udonis Haslem on this team, that'll make the fit perfect.
Yeah, no, but the interesting thing is you got 2 point guards that are very in Rondo and Russell Westbrook that are very, how do I put this?
Can't shoot.
Polar opposites.
Hold on. Not Russ. Rondo could kind of shoot, kind of.
Okay.
But like you got two. I don't know if I want to call them ego-driven guys. Like Russ is pretty. He's got a pretty big ego.
Well, he's not really ego-driven. He definitely has ego off the court, but on the court, you could see he can pass. He can pass. Like that's one of the things that I love about Russ. He can pass to pretty much anyone on the court. Maybe not as good as Rondo in terms of efficiency.
I love how you say Russ can pass. I have like 1,000 people that'll probably disagree with you on that.
What do you mean? He averages triple-double.
He passes to get stats.
Yeah, he's a stat pattern. But regardless, he passes and gets the bucket, no?
I think Katie might disagree with you on that, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. Okay. You make a good point. Yeah, he does get the triple doubles with the assists. So,
yes.
So he is a passer too.
But like I said, Rondo is, I think, better IQ.
Yes.
But way more efficient with the passing, and I could say he's a better shooter. Not way better than Russ, but a little bit better.
What do you think, BY?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just like they add another veteran, right? Who knows his role. He knows what he's supposed to do. He's one of the smartest players in the NBA, playing with, again, another of the smartest players in the NBA, which is LeBron.
Yeah.
So like it kind of counteracts one of the dumbest players in the NBA, Russ.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No love for the
don't
West.
mince those words.
No love for West Brick. All right. So the 12 oldest players in the NBA.
Okay.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Starting on the Lakers.
Well, you're top.
Six of the top 12. 6 of the oldest players in the NBA are on the Lakers.
Really?
Yeah. Melo, LeBron, Gasol, Ariza, Howard, and Rondo.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, man, it's a retirement home.
Well, they're just missing Chris Paul. That'll make it a
Yeah, but
retirement home.
he signed a big contract, so there's no way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, but okay. Yeah, that is an old. I guess who's the youngest? I don't know if who's the youngest guy on the team.
It's probably like
THT.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Caruso's not there anymore, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is THC. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He, you know what? I can't wait till the NBA season starts because when there's back-to-back games, they're gonna lose the second or maybe one of the back-to-backs. Basically,
Yeah.
there's no way these guys are winning back-to-back games.
It's okay.
But isn't that the whole point? Like, not losing back-to-back games, but wasn't that the point of getting Russ? So that, he's an alpha. So
okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
in terms of if LeBron needs to take a break, at least you got Russ who can keep them in these regular season games, right? Because Russ is regular season Russ, and then you got playoff Rondo, so that's a good matchy, right?
Yeah.
You're making the case.
Or they all don't survive the regular season and they lose gas at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's a good point. So that's the thing I'm worried about because and there's also the chemistry issue.
And AD is just injury prone like crazy.
Yeah, that's another problem. So I don't know. Like the thing I'm worried about is the personalities. Maybe it actually will work out pretty well.
I think it's fine because I think Russ is finally playing at home. He's gonna be happy. He's playing with one of the best players in the world, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I think it is a dream come true for him, and I think he'll sacrifice what he needs to sacrifice. Whereas where he was on the Wizards, where he was the guy, right? He's supposed to be the guy, or Houston. But now he can take a step back and just enjoy playing for his hometown Lakers, and giving it to whoever, AD or THT if you need.
I gotta say, maybe Russ is actually misunderstood.
What do you mean?
You always hear bad things about Russ around the league, in the news at least, right? But then if you talk to players, for the most part, a lot of players, I wouldn't say a lot, but it's maybe 70% of players that like him.
No, it's just
right.
Sorry, BY, but Russ is just his passion on the court is insane. Like
right.
He wants to win, so he will be the bad guy if he needs to be.
Yeah.
So does he? So one question I have is: does he know he's the third player on the Lakers?
100%.
Does he know?
I mean, LeBron's gonna put him in his place. 100%.
Yeah. Well, Coach Braun is is gonna have to have that little chat with him beforehand.
There's no way. They probably there was probably some tampering there, right? Like Russ and LeBron were smoking cigars in LA or something and talking about, man, what if you came to LA? You know, that kind of thing. So 100% they've spoken to each other. Russ knows his role. He should know his role. If not, it's gonna blow up, right?
I think I don't like. Here's the thing: if Russ could play off the ball, this might work out really well.
I mean, he would
key, right?
He would only have to score like 2-pointers, man. Because off the ball, he's not really a good 3-point shooter.
Because here, everybody, a lot of people say LeBron's the best passer in the game, right? If Russ acts like a slasher, kind of like D-Wade back in the day,
but D-Wade can shoot.
True, but just like Russ using his speed to get to the basket because he's gonna drive. Like that's what he normally does, anyways, right? Mm-hmm. So if he could use his speed to get to the basket, and with LeBron's passing skills, it might be a match made in heaven. Maybe
I think LeBron plays off the ball
yeah,
because he's a way better shooter.
I don't think he plays
Because
I don't think he likes
this era
playing
of
off the ball.
basketball is 3-pointer, right? Whoever catch a shoot can create your own shot, and I think LeBron is a little bit better than that on the perimeter.
There's only like 2 guys on the team that could shoot, like Ariza and maybe.
You're missing Melo.
Oh, okay.
Melo could shoot. You cannot hate on Melo. Even though I hate on Melo, Melo could shoot, man.
Okay. I'll be on your side on this one until we see what happens.
Obviously, I have no clue what's gonna happen, but I still think they all talk to each other. They all know their role. They all want to win, right? So it's like they're all old enough to realize, man, I can't do this by myself, so I gotta join LeBron.
I would if they were in the East, I would say this is crazy. Like they're instant contenders, but they're the West, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm really unsure. But I love their team, though. Don't get me wrong. I still love their team. The roster is just unbelievable, and this, everybody can see that this is going to make for amazing entertainment.
I think there was a report saying that Rob Pelinka was having a hard time filling positions because of the cap. Because
they
literally have these 3 big ass contracts, right? And then what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's unbelievable when you have to when you have 3 guys that are taking up like max contracts on your team, and then you got to fill it with like bums essentially.
Well, they're able to do that because they're the Lakers. They're able to find all these buyout candidates, right? See, all these buyout players, like the team after the trade deadline will be much different than what it is now.
After the trade deadline. Yeah. That's a good point.
Honestly, they got a good team, man. They got some quality players. Like Kent Bazemore, a really good defender. Ariza, also a good defender. They got Malik Monk, who's a very long, fast guard, high flyer,
shooter.
Then you have Kendrick Nunn, who's also a shooter.
Oh, yeah,
really
okay.
Good shooter, right?
That's a good point. Yeah.
So they have a not bad bench. And depending on how it goes, maybe even Kostas Antetokounmpo is going to make a a showing.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. No, I think for the most part, like this roster makes me just want to watch Laker games more so than anything.
Yeah, because you want to see it blow up.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess. I don't personally. I don't want to see it blow up.
Okay.
But it's just intriguing. It's just my eyes want to be. It's gonna be glued to it.
Yeah, because you want to see them mess up.
No, I just want to see it. I want to see how they interact with each other. I want to see how it unfolds, regardless, good or bad. Like, I just want to see how it unfolds.
I think it's gonna unfold well. I mean, I called Lakers and Raps, right? So.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness! But yeah, okay. I think we're all in kind of agreement here, kind of, except for you, BY, maybe.
There's no faith in Westbrook.
You don't think it's gonna work out?
It'll be fine. I mean, they'll be a great regular season team.
Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, well, okay. Let's now that we kind of know what the roster. Well, we pretty much know what the roster is, but where do you think they'll place at the end of the season?
The Lakers?
Yeah. You think it'll be like what?
3? 4?
Okay. What about you?
Even number 1, but really depends on how healthy they are.
That's the thing. You mentioned.
We'll take that in
35 and over,
consideration.
right?
Take it into consideration. What do you think they'll place?
I think with Westbrook, it just helped them again in the regular season because he takes the load off of LeBron and AD.
So what you're saying? What, a number 1 seed? Are you giving him a number 1 seed here?
I'll give him 2.
All right.
Who's
2.
number 1?
Who's number 1? Oh, the Utah Jazz?
The Clippers.
Probably Utah Jazz.
The Jazz? What? The Jazz? Yuck. Yuck. Jazz didn't win number 1. Wasn't it the Suns?
They were.
No,
It was the Jazz?
it was the Jazz, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I would, you know what? I'm gonna give them number 4. I think they'll get 4th.
Yeah, 3-4. I think that's a safe bet. But like I said, they could go number 1 if like LeBron magically plays 82 games.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right. Well, now that we got that piece of news aside, let's go to the next one. And this one,
Let's go to the East.
yeah, to the east we go, and there have been some rumblings.
Any of you guys watch Summer League?
No.
No.
I watched a lot of Summer League.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously there's some really bad basketball, but there's some highlights. So I watched a lot of the rookies, majority of all the rookie games, all the top lottery picks, and it's that kid that you were saying, the Turkish kid. What was his name?
Oh, well, I don't remember his name, but
Oh, yeah, that Turkish kid.
yeah, I know who you're
He was
talking
averaging
about,
like 30 points or something like that. It
I
was
was,
insane.
I was telling you that guy looks. I don't know. I was saying something really good about him though.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Heat. I forget his name though.
Uh,
But regardless, that guy is the one that stood out for me from Summer League. Also, Jello might make an actual NBA team, which is crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, but okay. Well, yeah. All right. Well, wait, what does that have to do with the news I was gonna bring up?
No, nothing. I just thought that I would bring it up because Summer League. I think we didn't even discuss Summer League.
Nah, I don't think any. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't really watch any summer league
Honestly,
stuff.
I was just craving basketball. I had to watch something, man.
But yeah. So the rumblings that I was talking about for going on in the NBA is Ben Simmons officially has said he no longer wants to be in Philly.
I mean, it's not a press conference type of deal where he says don't want out, but officially there's a report, even from the Philadelphia Inquirer and stuff like that, and they said that he's talked to the head guys at the Philly organization, saying he wants out. He's not going to report to training camp.
Yes, exactly. And so I know we've been kind of speculating, and I think a lot of people have been speculating that Philly might trade him. And then Philly came out and was like, no, we're not trading him. We're keeping him. And people still speculated they're going to trade him before the trade deadline anyways.
He's pulling AD.
Yeah. Well, I mean, clearly Philly wanted to trade him. They've been shopping him ever since he passed the ball. And they've been shopping him here or there and been demanding outrageous prices, I guess.
Outrageous. Like, they wanted what? They wanted Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, and then 2-round picks, and then I forget who else, like Chris Boucher or something like that, for just Ben Simmons. They were asking for some crazy amount of like players.
The asking price is too high.
But I mean, when you have an all-star, you shoot your shot, right? You try to win the trade, and so that's what they're trying to do. But now that he's asked for he's asked for the trade, they've lost the leverage.
Yeah, they lost.
Now they're going to get 50 cents on the dollar.
Exactly. Well, he's essentially pulling an AD, right? So AD didn't want to be in New Orleans anymore, right?
Yeah, but AD
injured, quote unquote injured.
But AD wasn't shopped.
Yeah,
Like Ben
he
Simmons.
wanted to only go to one specific city.
No, he had like Chicago, his hometown.
No, I think. I mean,
It was Lakers or bust.
Yeah, I think it was Lakers. I don't. I think they reported Chicago, but I think truly it was just Lakers.
That's true, but
Right. So, but Ben Simmons hasn't come out, or I guess his agent, or nobody has really reported where he wants to go yet. So it's kind of up in the air as to where he can land.
I think he wants to be somewhere where he can win a championship. I think most importantly, at this point of his career, he wants to win one, especially when he's seen us beat him in the playoffs, go to the championship, win one. The Bucks beat them, win the championship.
Don't you think he just wants to have his team?
You mean he wants to get a 3-point in? Yeah, that too.
Like, for him, he just needs to have a team that can be built around him. Where, again, he is the focal point rather than Joel Embiid, right?
Yeah.
Playing basically more or less within the same area of the court.
Yeah.
So he needs to have a team that, again, we have talked about this in previous podcasts. Just like his most effective, like him to be the most effective is if they built a team around him that specializes with his skills of passing and not shooting.
So what
Right.
you're saying, he belongs on Toronto Raptors.
Yes.
Oh man.
Again, 6-7 team. We
Yes.
need a 6-7 and over team.
Yeah. It would be crazy if he came to the Raptors, but we can't. The only reasonable thing I see them trading is obviously they have to include Siakam, and Bobby Webster already
Whatever.
said.
I could leave Siakam.
Yeah, of course. I would give away Siakam in a heartbeat right now, but Bobby Webster said they're not shopping him, so that means
What does you don't have to shop him. He can just be sold.
I think at this point, I don't know. I in terms of how they manage their organization, they don't want to. That's not how they operate, right? So I don't think Siakam's gonna be moved. In the case it does happen to the Raptors, it's gonna be Goran and like Chris Boucher or something like that, and then like picks.
Remember, DeRozan was in shops.
Well, they
he was
just
sold.
That's true.
they just paid Chris Boucher, didn't they? So I don't know why you would get rid of him. That doesn't make sense.
So we can get Ben Simmons. What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, but I don't think they're
Paul George was paid, and then he got traded.
No,
Yeah.
but I don't think the Raptors would do that because they're.
What do you mean?
Remember the Clippers. Remember the whole story about what's this guy's name? He's on the Nets. Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
They did this whole presentation. The Clippers did this whole presentation to keep him. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame as a Clipper and all that stuff. And then he got traded. He signed like a 5-year deal, a max deal, and then he got traded
To Detroit, the worst city in the world.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Detroit, whoever's listening from Detroit, whoever's listening from Detroit, I'm sorry, but this is what I've heard from people, so my bad.
Yeah, no loyalty, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
hilarious.
business. Like the Rosen knows this firsthand, right?
Well, sure, I guess. Yeah.
Didn't Masai tell him that he wasn't going to get traded?
No.
He said he was not being shopped, more or less.
I don't think he actually said that.
Not to him.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know what.
I don't remember it, but I don't specifically remember Masai saying he's gonna stay. But I think
he told DeRozan. Or at least DeRozan said there was a very close to zero chance that he was going to be traded. Something
Yeah.
along those lines.
Yeah,
but
but then when Kawhi comes up, right? It's like it's like a
exactly.
thing, yeah.
So when Ben Simmons comes up, Siakam is on the block.
Siakam's on the block, but ideally I want to keep Siakam because he's also long. So we would need to get rid of Boucher and Goran Dragic, who also doesn't want to play here. So
Get rid of Van Vliet
or that
because he's under 6'7".
Fred would have to go, obviously, I think too. But who knows? Who knows what'll go? But I think the realistic trade that I'm looking at is Lillard for Simmons.
Yeah. So if there was ever a trade, like if there was ever a, I don't know, maybe a very good chance of happening type of trade, that would be, I think the Blazers giving up Damian Lillard for Ben Simmons. Just from a contract standpoint, and
But do the
both
Blazers
both
think,
players are kind of looking to get out.
Yeah, but do the Blazers think that they'll be better with Ben Simmons rather than Lillard?
I think.
Probably not, but they at least are getting someone who's
Well, yeah.
But Lillard doesn't want out.
Well, it's like the Spurs, right? Are they
Well,
going to be better with DeRozan than Kawhi?
Well,
Right. But Lillard said he doesn't.
the thing is, Lillard doesn't want out. He's never mentioned he wants out. He's talked
hinted
about
it. He's hinted it
that
quite a bit.
he is unhappy with the way things have been going.
So is Kawhi.
No, Kawhi was openly like sitting out of games, not telling anyone what his health was like. So he created a lot of animosity within that team. So he basically said, without saying, "I want out."
Well, it's the same thing about Ben Simmons, right? So Ben Simmons and Philly are the Spurs, and the Blazers are the Raps.
Okay, so here's I'm just pulling up an article. Okay, and two things. Okay, so the first thing is Damian Lillard went on an Instagram Live last Wednesday. He said, "I'm not leaving Portland, not right now, at least."
What does that say to your fans? It's like, yo,
I know.
you're gonna be here. You're gonna be here, but not forever. Like,
Come
why
on,
you be here
man.
forever?
Like,
It's like, come
well,
on, man.
Well, he's hedging his bets because like he doesn't know if he'll be traded.
Bro,
he's not asking for a trade, but he knows that it's a business and he might be traded.
I honestly that's the
I
ideal
hear
trade.
that. I hear that, and I think, okay, he's just playing his cards.
He's playing both sides.
Yeah, he's
right?
playing both exactly. He's playing both sides. He's playing the fans, but he also understands that there's probably something going on in the background, maybe. And then here's the other thing I just read. It says here, this is basically from I don't know who this. It's a quote here. I think it's from an executive or something. Now the difference is Ben Simmons says he refuses to play for the Sixers. He wants to go to 3 California teams. I don't know what that means.
I mean,
but
Clippers,
Sacramento?
I was thinking, I was like,
Clippers,
Lakers.
Lakers, and Sac. Yeah,
That's it. So he, assuming that is,
they'll they would have to get rid of Fox, right?
assuming that's a true statement. I mean, like, the Lakers are out of the question automatically.
Automatically,
Yeah.
unless they trade Russ.
I mean, I would be super shocked.
That would be insane.
That would be
insane.
one of the most snake moves I've ever seen in the NBA history.
Honestly, if it was going to happen to anyone, it's going to happen to Russ. He has such a bad luck.
Yeah, no, but so I mean, we can assume that the Lakers are out of that conversation. So that leaves the Clippers in Sacramento. Sacramento has players they could give up, I think. Right?
Yeah, Fox.
Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield's another one. But the Clippers, I don't think they have space to take him on.
They'll have to trade Paul George.
They'd have to trade like.
Honestly, I would love a Ben Simmons Kawhi duo.
Like they would have to trade what's his name? Marcus, was it Morris? Marcus Morris?
Who is that guy? I don't know who that guy is.
They have to trade one of the Morris brothers, or one of them, the only one on the team, and then they'd have to basically match his salary, and I don't know who else.
Clippers
they'd
are
have to
done.
offer.
Clippers are like 8th seed now.
Well, Kawhi is
He's not getting any younger.
he definitely isn't, but he's injured still, so we don't know what his status is. But okay, so I mean, like, BY, who realistically speaking, who do you think will get Simmons?
The Philadelphia 76ers.
Toronto Raptors.
Okay.
Preach, brother.
Okay.
I really hope.
Okay, this is what I can say.
That's a realistic?
Porzingis.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I see. I see.
Dallas.
I see you. That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
I see that.
Interesting.
You know,
Very
I had
interesting.
Dallas in the back of my mind, but now that you're mentioning Porzingis, that's actually
Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr.
that's not too bad. I like it.
But doesn't I guess Porzingis plays center, no?
Yeah. So there's Ben Simmons.
Yeah. No, but
At least he can shoot. That's the key thing.
no,
right?
but I'm just saying, if he goes to Philly, like, you haven't beat.
No,
like,
he
why would you
doesn't-
go?
He'll either be plays power forward or
Yeah.
they can rotate like the Twin Towers, like David Robinson and Tim Duncan.
Yeah, that's,
He doesn't really. He plays more power forward because he likes. Again, he's a
also
shooter.
He's also skinny as shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
This guy tried to put on weight, he couldn't.
be interesting. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if Dallas would do that, but that's interesting.
Yeah, they'll do that in a heartbeat.
Heartbeat, man. Ben Simmons is just
They don't want. Well, it's just whether or
Luka,
not.
Luka. Ben Simmons would be insane. They would just keep passing to each other until someone scores. Dude.
No, until someone gets fouled.
Well, remember the big reason why they took they took Josh Richardson from the Sixers. Now they're going to take Ben Simmons. The reason why they took Josh Richardson was because of defense, or quote unquote defense, right? That was the
Keep
whole
laughing
reason.
at that, but yeah.
So that they can hide Luka, or at least compensate for Luka's lack of defense.
yeah,
And so now you have someone who's inept offensively, but the best defensive player, and with the best offensive players and a very suspect defensive player.
Did you say best offensive players? There's only one good offensive player on the team. That's Luka.
well, I mean,
Well, yeah. So Luka, the best offensive player with the best defensive player.
You're right. You're right.
Well, look at it this way too. If they pick up Ben Simmons, now you got two guys who can't shoot free throws.
That sucks.
Who, him
But
and Boban?
no, Luka and
Luka cannot hit free throws.
yeah.
Luka's like a 60% shooter or
Yeah,
something.
No, he's a good free throw shooter. He just
No, he's not.
sucked when he had a bad back.
Oh my god.
It was just the playoffs. That was
I hear bias right here.
Yeah. I hear it too.
I swear he's like an 80% free
No,
throw
No,
shooter.
he's not an 80% shooter.
There's no way he's 80.
There's no
Yeah,
way.
look,
I would say better for the down at 70.
Yeah, I was gonna say around 70.
I was saying 60 so I could piss you off.
I think he's like 72 or something like that. But
If
You
he's
can check-
80,
you
if
can
he's
check it,
80,
yeah.
you know what? Kudos to you. You're right.
man, no, there's no way he's 80. I would bet out the under for sure.
Basketball reference.
We're just going based off what
Free
his career.
throw.
Even his career, I don't think
Damn
he's
it,
80.
75.
Yeah,
There you
for
go.
sure. He
Okay.
wasn't 80. He's not an 80% free throw shooter.
My
Because
goodness.
he just can't, like, it's just like LeBron. LeBron's not a 80% free throw shooter, right?
No, the LeBron's been terrible his whole career, basically. but-
He's good at they're good at everything
yeah.
except free throws.
Free throws,
You know
yeah.
what? Yeah, he just needs someone to defend him on
No,
the free
so-
throw line. That's all. That's all.
It's just funny because if you say Jay was saying they're gonna pass the ball to each other, just like who wants to go to the free throw line? So that would be kind of fun to see. But okay, I mean I do like the idea of Porzingis going to Philly because
Imagine
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. I think Dallas wins it all.
no,
I'm trying to hype up. I'm trying to hype up BY here.
Oh, I mean, they're already going to win it all. It's just they're going to.
oh man, Dallas. All right, well, okay, well, all right. So wait, Jay, you think where do you think they're?
I think the Lillard and
okay.
Lillard Philly,
All right, so you're with me on that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I think that's the most realistic.
because both won out. Right?
I
Well,
ca-
not one out, but like have grievances with their
Yeah, with their team.
team organizations, right? So,
I mean,
but I do like the Dallas Mavs thing.
Mhm.
I really like it.
you better contact Mark Cuban and tell him to.
Yeah. Ask him about it. Ask
Yeah.
him about it.
yeah, maybe.
No,
maybe
he
might,
wants everyone. Okay, he just strikes on everyone,
that's true. No
I know they were hunting,
except for
no one
they were
likes
hunting
him.
Lowry a lot. They were really
well, they
wanting
were
Lowry.
hunting everyone. Okay, the only person that they got was that pretty white boy.
Doug McDermott.
No, the other guy, the one who like basically got injured throughout his whole entire career, and then still got a max contract.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Still got a max contract. Bogdanovich?
No, he wasn't a Euro.
Oh, he's not pretty.
I don't- yeah.
Stupid guy.
You'll search him up. Search him
Yeah.
up. Well,
Wait, they just acquired him this year?
No, this was years ago.
this was a long time ago. He's talking about in the past.
Oh, I mean Kyle Korver? Pretty bush.
Wait, was he a Euro?
No, he was not a Euro.
Oh, he's not a Euro guy. Yeah.
This is my boy Chandler Parsons.
Oh my god, I hate that guy.
Yes,
I hate that
yes,
guy.
Chandler
Yeah.
Parsons.
I already forgot about him, man.
They signed him, and then they gave him a huge contract.
Yes, yes.
And then he like didn't play again
yeah,
because he was injured.
yeah.
Hate that guy.
Injury
I drafted
prone,
him
man.
1 year. I was like, yo, this is gonna be his year. Nope. Didn't play
Oh,
one
man.
game.
He got paid. He got
Bro, he's
really
laughing
paid.
to the bank.
Yeah, lucky guy. And
Damn.
he's
Actually, that sucks for Dallas. I'm sorry for your loss.
That was so bad.
he what is I guess he's out of the NBA right
I don't
now.
know.
right?
I don't know what he's doing. He just sucks.
Okay. Oh my goodness. That's the name I was thinking about too. Yeah. Interesting.
I already erased him from my memory. That's why I didn't remember him, man.
oh man.
Because he had that one good year in the Rockets, right?
Mhm.
And then that's when they signed. That's when Mark.
That's when he got paid.
That's
yeah,
when he got paid,
yeah.
and then boom.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well. All right. Well, I'm in agreement with you, Jay, on Portland, but we'll see what happens. I guess in the coming weeks. What's this? BY, go ahead to tell us. You're showing me something.
We had a trade in the past week.
What
We
was it-
actually
what was
had a
this
real trade.
Mm.
Wait, you say we as in the Raptors or
No,
we?
no. I mean, in the NBA,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
after all the flurry, of free agency, we actually had a trade. One of the top remaining restricted free agents,
Laurie.
Markin,
Yeah,
he got traded. He's
don't-
on the Cavs.
yeah. I don't consider that a trade. I
I
consider
mean-
that he just said it's a signing trade, right? It was a
Well,
signing
no,
trade.
sign a trade, but then also there's a couple of moving pieces, right? Markin to the Cavs. Let's see, Derek Jones Jr. to the Bulls, and Larry Nance Jr. to the Trailblazers.
I don't know. When I heard Laurie Markin, I'm like, whatever, man. Let's go to the Cavs. I don't care.
Yeah, you went to a team that
has more than enough big men.
Did you hear the backstory about that though? Laurie Markin actually thought he was going to the Spurs, and then they offered I think a higher amount. The Cavs higher.
So he in it for the money.
100%, man.
Yeah,
100%.
He sounded just like Lee just now.
There's no way he's not in it for the money
Yeah.
because Cleveland, who wants to play in Cleveland? I
Well,
mean, Kevin Love also wants a buyout, right?
No, he doesn't
No,
want to buy out.
he doesn't
He
want-
doesn't want to.
Oh, he does not want a buyout. Okay,
Yes.
so what does he want?
I don't.
He
know.
wants his money.
He wants. Yeah, because when you do a buyout, you have to
No, I
sacrifice.
mean, you have to
Yeah.
lower your price.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that,
Yeah.
but
So because look at
So,
Kevin
yeah, he
Love.
wants his money,
He
yeah.
was invited to the Olympic team, then he got kicked off.
yeah, because he was
And-
injured.
Yeah, so now he knows what his worth is, and what he's going to get out there is not going to be as much as
So
he's
he's just
getting right
laughing
now.
to the bank. He's laughing to the bank too, man.
He's
Kevin
Chandler Parsons.
Love. No. Okay, don't disrespect Kevin Love like that. Kevin Love was a great player,
No,
but
but
not anymore.
he's probably gonna be. I think after this, I don't think anyone's.
He's
gonna
been
sign
gone since.
He's gonna sign to the
Who's-
Lakers.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. After mid-season, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I got my, whatever for the half season, like 20 mil or whatever it is, right?" And he's like, "Okay, I'm joining the Lakers."
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think it's happening. I mean, okay.
I'm pretty sure he wanted the buyout because he wanted to go to the Lakers, and then they signed. They got Rondo.
You guys might be right in terms of the Lakers are the only team that's gonna sign him, if
No.
they had to.
There's going to be teams that are going to sign him.
No one wants
No.
Kevin
He
Love.
still can
no,
be-
No one wants Kevin Love.
Kevin Love
Come on, man. No one wants.
and
who
LeBron
wants Kevin
James
Love?
are best friends.
Yeah.
He's only going to the Lakers.
No, but I'm saying no one wants Kevin Love because I don't think he's a team player.
Really?
Oh, he's a
Not-
team player.
no, at this
he's
point,
not
at-
a team player
At this
with
stage of his
with
career.
with shitty
stupid-
teams.
with crappy rookies, right?
He's gonna be a team player with what he can win.
I think he's going to Warriors.
Oh, I like that too.
Well, I mean, if
That would be insane.
if he goes to the Warriors, he's making a big bad move because he's just
Yeah, he should join the retirement home. 100%.
he's just joining a terrible team. Why would you join a terrible team?
What?
Don't join a terrible team.
They are not a terrible team. I hate this blasphemous on the Warriors. Come on, man.
man.
How is that a bad team?
Hey, the Golden State Warriors did not make the playoffs. So
Yeah, 'cause they were
until
missing
make
Clay.
The playoffs,
They're missing Clay. Steph was injured like half the season.
injury prone. They can't help it. That's too bad.
You're right in that point, but the Warriors have shown that they're a good team, and Steph came back, and then they magically are in the 8th seed, even though they got knocked out by by Memphis. They were at the end of the season. They were 8th seed. So you can't knock that.
No. It's hilarious that you say that because they essentially were in the playoffs and then they got
weren't.
knocked out
And they weren't,
before even the playoffs started.
Yeah. But
Kind of funny.
But regardless,
anyways,
Steph missed almost half the season, comes back, freaking wins the scoring title.
Yeah.
Wins the scoring title.
Well,
Yeah,
it is what it
get the
is.
fuck out of here.
It is what it is.
Steph
but
Curry, generational talent.
anybody could win the scoring title, man.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see what happens when the season comes.
Has LeBron won the scoring title?
I don't think so.
No.
Never.
Can anybody win the scoring title?
Yeah, but
Even though one of the best players in the world.
He's not chasing the scoring title.
Get out of here, man.
He's
No,
chasing
there's no
MVP.
way. No.
He's chasing
You cannot
regular
say,
season
you
MVP.
can't say anybody can win it and then LeBron doesn't win it.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to win it.
You can't say anybody can win it then.
Yeah, but anyone can win it.
No, they can't. Scoring title is really hard, very hard.
Well, not if you're hogging the ball and just shooting it all the time.
No, it's still hard, 100%.
Forget it.
To get the ball in the basket and do it night in and night out.
I'm not arguing that Steph isn't a great player. He's a great player. Okay.
No,
but you know I don't like Golden State. So
Golden State's gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be 6th seed.
I'd be willing to bet with you, but I gotta see what happens first before the season starts. I want to see where Clay is at because I have no idea what. His
I think
status
he's
is.
missing the first month.
Oh, he's still
Yeah.
recovering.
Yeah.
Wow,
I think
bad.
that's what I last read. So
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's it for the news. Is there anything we're missing out on, or
I love how we just mentioned Laurie Markin in this whole trade, and it just went into this huge tangent of everything else about.
I mean,
but
that's
that trade.
I mean, that's Laurie Markin, man. Laurie Markin is boring.
No, he's a good player.
I like. Okay,
Bad situation.
don't get me wrong. I love Laurie Markin, and I think he's an awesome player. Pretty good defense. Great shooter. But it's Laurie Markin going to Cleveland Cavaliers. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, I mean, given they already have Jared Allen, they have Evan Mobley. Now they have Laurie Markin. Like, he doesn't have a spot there.
It's okay, man. Don't worry. Scotty Too Hottie is gonna carry the Raps because it's the 4th pick. We've always had the best 4th picks. So
that's a good point. Yeah, CB4.
CB4
Shout
and
outs to CB4
and
who?
the second GOAT.
Oh, really?
VC was number 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, now I'm remembering that. But okay. Yeah, sorry, Laurie Markkinen. You're not that important. But you did get some airtime, so
You got paid. That's what's more important.
yeah, that's actually true. All right, guys. Yeah, I think we can wrap it up here. That's all for today's NBA news. Go ahead and like and subscribe as usual, and we'll see everybody next week.
Cool.
See y'all.
Peace.
Yeah.